Hey friends, how is everyone doing? Okay, so this week we're going to be talking about transformation. So, welcome to episode 6 of Living Well with Purpose. I am Evelyn Tribble. If you haven't been following me, but thank you for being a part of this. I'm so excited that you're here because today we're going to be diving into transformation, and I'm talking about real, meaningful change that you can make in your life to simplify your life, to improve your health, and just to help you age gracefully, and to make an even greater impact as we step into 2025. Because at the end of the year, we're always looking for like, what's going to be my New Year's resolution? But more than resolution, we want to be able to make a commitment to ourselves that we know can be transformational, that we've been wanting to make, yet we're going to stick to it, right? So we don't want just the resolution. We actually want to have impact, and we want to be able to stick with it. So before we get started, I just want to share something that's close to my heart. If you've been following me for a while, you know that our family is going to Guatemala on a missions trip, and we're going to go in July. We finally have the dates. We're super excited about it, and we're working to raise funds so that we can get to the orphanages and get to the family and just make an impact there. So I would love for you to partner up with me in different ways, either through hosting. A lot of you know that I help people, create and simplify their cleaning routines with non-toxic cleaning tools, right? So something that's not harsh, that's healthier for their bodies. And by hosting with me, I can help you get these paid for. Another way that you can partner up with us is by shopping, obviously. And so if maybe hosting is not for you, maybe opening up a consultant account because to get them paid for you is not for you, then shopping might be, because this is going to help you simplify your cleaning routine. And the other way is through something new that I've all just most been introduced to, and it is definitely growing. We're always very innovative, and we're always we're looking for sustainable ways, trying to be clean, frugal, but at the same time, healthier for our lives. And so most recently, you heard me talk about on one of our episodes about bioactive peptides, and I brought in a speaker so that she can kind of tell us a little bit about these bioactive peptides. Well, it's been 10 days, and I've definitely been using it and definitely been seeing the results. And one of the first results that I saw was like my pants just looked and felt looser. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. Talk about transformation and doing things that make our life, better and feel good about ourselves, but also look good, And so talk about making an impact. So we're going to talk about impact, transformation. Okay, so let's be real for a second here. How many of you feel like you've been running yourself ragged? Like, just put in the comments, oh my goodness, I feel like I've been running myself ragged. I feel like all the things that I've been doing just don't seem to work. And, just let us know. Let me know in the comments. And then while you do that, I am going to change this to public. So, all right. Perhaps you've been trying to burn belly fat. Have you been trying that? I've been trying that for years, actually. But in the last year, my number one goal was to basically regain strength and muscle on my shoulder, because it's been affecting me. I got to the point from just wear and tear and never having weight lifted before in my life, carrying the babies. And then here's how I would, hold on to Nala, my dog, with the leash too. over the years, this really began to hurt and ache to the point where my arms would get numb if I rolled over, while I was sleeping in the middle of the night. And honestly, my solution that when I went to the doctor was like, hey, you need to start taking injections and shots for that pain. And I'm like, oh gosh, no, I am not I don't want to do that. Like, what other options do I have? And they're like, well, you can weight lift. I'm like, oh, well, why didn't you say so? Like, weightlifting, strength training, going back, and I did a few months of physical therapy, just to like regain some strength there. But then I partnered up with my friend Erin Hershey, and she was talking about how, weightlifting was such a benefit to us as women and how it impacts our hormones and all of that. And so, oh my goodness, it's been such a wonderful journey for me this 2024. And now, I'm being introduced to this new thing called bioactive peptides. Well, what's bioactive peptides? Well, let's talk about what it's not, right? It's not therapeutic, which means it's not created in a lab. It's not medicine. It's not drugs. It's not an injection, right? Bodybuilders and things like that. Like, we've known this for years. Even insulin is a peptide. Okay, it's at its most finest core, it's an amino acid. It's like a protein. So insulin, it's very targeted. It helps you for to regulate your sugar levels, right? That's what insulin does. It's very targeted. It's a drug. Well, bioactive peptides are not. They're not a drug. They come from natural resources. And I'm all about that, right? Like, oh my goodness, what can I do to help my body work together? It works with your body to specifically help with an area. And in this case, for me, it's been that stubborn belly fat. Okay. And so I've been working on that. And also my goal is to create more lean muscle, because as I age, I can age gracefully, right? I can increase that lean muscle that is going to help my body to function, to continue to play football with my boys, right? And with my grandchildren one day. Oh my goodness, don't even think about that. But also through the hormonal, premenopausal, menopause stages in life. And so that's what these peptides are about. It also helps us, with our children. Like, sometimes we have a lack of focus, but also sometimes our, kids have a lack of focus. Like, it's hard for them to focus. And so we've been so dependent on prescription and medication, which has its place. I totally am so grateful for the doctors, especially the impact that they had in my mom's life when she was pretty much at a deathbed, and needed a liver transplant. Like, there's a place for that. But what if we could avoid so much of the treatments, and we could shift our attention more to prevention, preventing these things. That's what these bioactive peptides do. And it's been wonderful. I've been taking them for 10 days now, and it's just amazing, right? Just the difference that I've seen, even in just how much better my genes fit. I didn't even realize that was a big thing. So yeah, okay. So these are so that's great. So what about you, right? What about you? Like, the solutions that you've been using, what have you been focusing on this year? What has worked? What hasn't worked? And what if maybe it hasn't worked because you've been using the wrong cleaning products that are just filled with harsh chemicals, right? Where it just leaves residue, and so it's giving you more of work. It's leaving you work on, you think you're cleaning, but then you're having to wipe off all that residue, and it's just creating more work for you. So what if it hasn't worked? What if the supplements that you've been taking haven't been delivering, haven't been working? What if the advice that you've just been taking, it hasn't been sustainable? Like, it's no wonder that it feels impossible to get ahead now, right? But there's hope. There's always hope. I always believe in that. So these cleaning tools that I have found that I've been using for over 10 years now, oh my goodness, they work, right? I've come to trust their ingredients. I've come to trust, the product and the effectiveness of it, and know that they're healthier for us, for our family. They work. They've been simplifying my cleaning routines. They work, right? But what about solutions um, for your body that help you feel healthier, help you feel good, look good, right? Have you been wanting that and yearning that? Like, man, it would be nice to get rid of that belly fat, but it's not just about getting rid of the belly fat. It's about feeling good and feeling better and healthier, and it's not just looking healthier, right? But you want to feel healthier. All right. So I've talked so much about that. I just want to share something that's been a game changer for us, for our family, and that is these peptides. Okay, I'm talking a lot about them because they have helped me burn fat. They're helping me build lean muscle, and even improve focus and energy levels. And they're just exactly what we need to tackle those stubborn health goals that we have felt out of reach for. So wonderful. Okay, so when you partner up with me, and then the reason I say this is because, yes, we're going to this missions trip to Guatemala. And I want you to partner up with us so that you can have that impact and feel that impact, knowing that when we go, we're bringing all of you with us, right? That impact. But we don't just want something from you. We want something for you back. Like, we want to be able to see you benefit from something in return as a thank you from us. So when you host a workshop with me so that I can come and introduce your friends on and teach them how to detox your home, I do it through Messenger, super easy. It's like, if you're thinking like me, oh, I'm super busy. Yes, I'm super busy too. That's how I'm doing it, through Messenger, because it fits the busy schedules that we have right now. Okay. So when you host a workshop with me, not only are you going to have all of your cleaning supplies paid for, but it's going to simplify your life. And so by doing that, you're also going to play a direct role in helping us fund our mission trip to Guatemala. So it's something that we can give back to you. And every bit helps, right? Every bit helps is what I say. And it's going to help bring us the love of Christ to the orphanages and the families there that are in need. So 2025 can just be that year, maybe, that you finally make the changes that you've been craving for. Whether it's shaving inches off your waistline, whether it's managing hormones, whether it's just simply feeling more like in control of your life, your home, your health, I'm here to guide you. And so by hosting a workshop, whether you open up a consultant account or host to be able to pay for those cleaning supplies, whether it's doing that, whether it's trying the peptides and like wanting to learn more about this and saying, oh, maybe that's a change that I can make in my life. If you do decide to go that route, though, I will also give you a free resource, and that's a 12 weeks to fit program. All right. And that's where you're going to have professional coaches, and you're going to have an actual workout guide, routine. It's a workout document for you. And then you're going to have that meal planner as well. So that's a huge resource, free resource, valued over $3,000 that you get just for purchasing the peptides. So that is something that if you're interested in that, we can talk more a little bit about that. And that is to help you focus, to age gracefully, to feel and just look much healthier. So that's the peptides. But if you're just ready to simplify your cleaning routine, feel and look healthier, um, and just make a difference in the lives of others, let's connect because I'm here for you. I want to see you make that change finally that sticks. Okay. So comment host below if you're interested in hosting a workshop and just getting these products paid for, these cleaning tools paid for, or comment health if you would like to learn more about these peptides and how they can help you transform your health, because every step of the way, you guys, it's going to help you. It's going to help your family. It's going to help our missions trip to Guatemala. Sure, absolutely. But it's going to leave an impact here, in your home as well. And that's huge. It's almost like killing two birds with one stone. And that's a horrible saying, by the way, because I love birds. I used to have a little Yago bird, cockatiel, when I was little. So anyway, thank you for joining me on my Living Well with Purpose episode today. Don't forget to follow me for more inspiration. Let's keep working together just to live healthier lives filled with purpose and faith. I'll see you next week. Bye.